Hey, what is going on, guys? Coolins here, and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. This is episode 44, and as you can see, we are on top of the Coolins Tower instead of in the beautiful shoutout room. And that is because I am kind of running out of comments with which to pick for the shoutouts. So if you want to get a shoutout in the next episode, make sure to go ahead and leave a positive comment in the comment section down below, / even build ideas or anything like that. That'll allow you a chance to get a shout out. And as you can see, guys, we have a ton of glass here also. I used to have a lot more, but I used quite a bit for the Coolins Tower. And let's go ahead and work on the Xbox Tower, you guys. And also, as you can see, I have went ahead and placed all of the necessary torches and redstone blocks as well, so that's really cool. I'm thinking on going to the top floor and going ahead and placing glass from then on, like going down in these places. I think that'll be a lot easier than trying to go up from the bottom. As you can see, I am level 1 because, you know, falling lots and lots of times off of this beautiful tower. Let's go ahead and grab some blocks from here. Also, you guys, I may or may not go ahead and shorten the tower to probably like just about there would be the floor, and reaching probably up to here, you know, whatever, would be the roof, because I don't know, I just don't think it looks very good with just a little tiny bit of the X part right there. So probably just get rid of this like general X part and just have it as a peak, if you will. Okay, so, oh man, this is really awesome. I'm actually like really excited right now, you guys, because we're actually like placing glass where, you know, where I should be, I guess you would say. And also I have mentioned in the past that, you know, I might have went ahead and done white glass for this, but I think the normal glass looks pretty good, and plus that's kind of what I built this out of. I think it would look probably a bit better to have it matching. Tell me what you guys think about that. This is gonna take a very long time, but I feel like it's gonna turn out really well, you guys. I mean, this tower has already taken a very long time. I'm not really sure what to do about the mirror effect because it's not really even visible, so I might go ahead and kind of like not even have it as part of the tower type thing. I don't even know, which would be kind of sad, to be fair, but because, you know, it took a long time to do and it'll look pretty cool if I figure out how to do it right. But I don't know, maybe it's something about the fog or something, and maybe I can kind of turn the shaders off, and I'm going to experiment a bit on that, you guys, so hopefully I can figure that out, because I spent like 4 episodes just digging down the cellar, let's say, of this beautiful place. Oh man, we're actually putting some glass in this place, you guys. That's really crazy, actually. Honestly, you guys, I am really stoked because, I mean, I just want to be building other towers as well. So that's just really exciting. The reason I mention other towers, bro, why did I just place that? But yeah, the reason why I mention other towers is because I want to have them to be able to look upon this tower. I feel like from tower to tower would be a really good view, like really cool, because, you know, from a tall place to a tall place type thing, as well as going out like 100 blocks or whatever into the prairie or whatever. Why is it so foggy, bro? But yeah, going out 100 blocks into the lands out there and looking back at the beautiful city, that is actually really cool. And this has already taken a lot of glass, you guys, so hopefully I can do quite a bit of stuff before we run out of glass. I think we do have a couple stacks up at the top floor of this tower. And just like most of the things on this tower, this is very tedious, but not really like very, but you know, it's kind of tedious and not like the most fun thing to do. As you guys can see, I have went ahead and started construction on the lake, and it actually looks really crazy so far. I might work on the shape a little bit, make it look a little better. But that's more or less the gist and like the size and everything that I kind of want. I might make the part towards the city a little bigger. But yeah, that's basically what I've been doing roughly the past 24 hours. Obviously, you know, recording and editing the previous episode and all that stuff. But in between that and now, I have been working on that. So that's just all of the dirt gone. Now I have to dig down like 10 blocks at least. A lot of this is more for the water, and depending on how high these frozen parts are, you guys. Is that a grass block, bro? Really? But yeah, depending on the level of these frozen parts, I might make this part, like the actual lake, about the same level. Honestly, this is like really fun, you guys. It is just the anticipation of finishing this tower, and we probably won't finish it in this episode, but in any event, my ultimate goal is to have this completely finished by the 100th episode. You know, this tower completely finished. Yeah, have the entire city completely finished by the 100th episode. Also, let me know, you guys, how tall I should have the Coolins Tower. I was thinking maybe like 180 to 200 block type thing, which is just about this level. I don't know, you know, just like a little lower than the Xbox tower, but not like so tall or short, you know, that it looks off, I guess you would say. It feels like I just barely went to the desert, you guys, and now I'm almost ready to go to the desert once again. But again, that's because I used a lot of glass for the Coolins Tower. Also a lot for the roof and the top floor of this tower. That's the main reason why I was so excited when I found the desert in this world, you guys. I'm like, oh man, let's go. Now I don't have to find like 1,000 beaches, you know, to dig up the sand on. Okay, I almost fell. I can't even speak right now. That was so scary. Bro, what? You literally only have one level. I guess the main factor that makes me not want to fall right now is getting back up to this place. But yeah, if you have any like tower design or any, you know, build design or anything like that, go ahead and let me know. And yeah, if I like the idea and I decide to build it in my world, you will get a shout out, and that will be awesome. And I find it kind of funny, you guys, that I don't even have a house in this world, and yet I'm building skyscrapers and stuff already. But you know, this is what I want to do in this world. I like building a house is effectively the last thing, maybe not the last thing, but you know, effectively the last thing I want to do in this world, because I'm just so excited about building towers. If you guys are new here, this Xbox tower was my first tower in this world, and then it was the garden tower with the awesome garden on top, and then it was the Coolins Tower, which is the newest build in the city. Again, if you are new here, first of all, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I know most YouTubers just say that, but I'm actually like truly happy you're here. And also, I just want to mention that if you have or are building any of my builds in your world, go ahead and let me know. Even if it is on creative, that'll be really, really cool. And just to put into perspective how much time I've been putting into this world as of late, when I was building the Coolins Tower, when I did that episode, the day counter was at like 97, I think it was, and now it's all the way at 134. So that just goes to show how much time I've spent in this world. Also, it took a very long time to dig out all that grass and dirt. So it was, I mean, yeah, it's kind of fun. Also, something really funny happened. Maybe it was like this morning or whatever when I was playing. But, you know, I'm like, it was before I placed all these torches in this build. And, yeah, there was a bat literally in my build. which is like actually insane. I was thinking to myself, boy, your build is a bit too dark when bats start spawning inside of your build. Like that's a little bit insane, just so you know. But it was obviously kind of funny because I never even expected to have a bat in my tower. Like what? Like that's just like insane. I really do enjoy making these videos for you guys. Sometimes I wish I didn't really have to like record and stuff, but also I think after the fact I'm really happy I did go ahead and do it. And you know, these videos are just as much for you and as much as they are for me, because I want to have, video and recording proof of like what it was like, what the world was like before, like, certain milestones in the world and city. Oh man, I just did that. Yo, I just finished one of 4. Dude, this is gonna look so sick. So working on these window portions today, I had to, first of all, dig in the stone, kind of the area I wanted to have. Dude, that just looks like so chaotic and cool. But yeah, just dig in the place I wanted to have for the windows. And then I would have to go ahead and dig 2 more blocks because, this is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I would go ahead and dig the 3 on the top, and then I would have to dig, say this was, I would have to do this type thing. So it was very, very, it was a lot of work, I should say. And then after all of that, you guys, which took a long time in and of itself, the redstone and all that stuff took a very long time. But also after that, I had to go up these 4 sections all over again. And I had to put all of these crazy amount of torches. And I mean, obviously I'm not complaining. It's like, it's an amazing tower. I'm just saying, I'm just explaining to you guys the process in case you are curious. So I don't really know. I might go ahead and kind of do this. I don't really think this is very fast though. Oh, I almost fell. Maybe that's a sign of maybe I shouldn't be doing this. From the bottom, I should say. But yeah, once this is done, I will go ahead and wait till nighttime and then look at how awesome it looks with the glass and all that stuff. I really don't think this is going too slow. It might be like a tiny bit slower than going from the top, but it also takes like, I want to say like at least 10 seconds to ride the minecart all the way up, because right down there at ground level is 71 block, and then that right up there is probably like 115 or something. This just makes me so excited for when this build is done, you guys. Well, I apologize for not being very talkative in this episode, you guys. I'm not sure what my problem is. I can't speak. I can't commentate. It's kind of frustrating sometimes, but you have to realize, guys, that I really do try my best because, I don't know. It's a struggle for me. I don't know. It's not necessarily that my mind is slow, it's that it goes a million miles an hour on certain things. Not necessarily going very fast on the things that I need it to go fast on sometimes. Well, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I did not expect the placing of the glass to be going this fast. I guess it's not really that fast, but alright guys, as you can see, we have went ahead and finished and completed this entire thing. Both of these going down through, they look absolutely crazy. Oh, I almost did it. Not really almost, but you know. I'm not really sure why whenever I die, it gets really, really laggy. As you guys can see, it looks really, really cool. Especially that X portion right there. That looks fire, dude. Dude, what? Alright, let's go to the desert and grab a bit more sand. And honestly, I probably should build a bit of a rail system to go over to the beautiful desert, you guys. Alright, so this is my sand quarry, at which I get all of the sand to build the beautiful towers, all that stuff, you guys. So there's a lot of sand here, and actually I'm kind of excited to see what other towers I build, because you know, all of this glass is going to be going into the builds. As you guys can see, here we are coming up on the beautiful city, and I just love how it looks from a far distance like this. How it just, you know, how the Xbox tower just like generates, and yeah, just it looks really, really cool. It has a really awesome feel to it, let's say. The vibe of this beautiful Xbox tower is otherworldly. Look at that. It just looks so cool during the nighttime, you guys. I'm so glad I placed all of those torches. It obviously took a long time, even just to place the torches, but it looks so good. I don't feel like dealing with a creeper or a skeleton or anything like that right now. And we go bye-bye. Well, I'm glad I have all of this charcoal. I did not remember having this much. And I think if I remember correctly, you guys, I have some... Oh man, I have a lot of coal. What am I talking about? What? Okay. For some reason, you guys, I am having a hard time placing all of this in the right way, I should say. Forgot I have more in my ender chest. Okay. I have a lot more sand than I remembered I did. But you know what? That's a good problem to have when you're building a modern city. I think this is the fullest I've ever had this kitchen, you guys. This is pretty crazy. A lot of sand. It looks like I have enough coal, which is amazing, you guys. I'm really happy about that. Otherwise, I probably would have to go chop down a tree or something. And I don't really feel like taking the time to do that right now. Really? I'm going to turn it to peaceful just for the outro. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please smash that like button in the face, subscribe, and slap that bell for daily Minecraft uploads, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.